definitely not adequate for Bruce. I got something to fix that. All right, I got this tank here. This is what Bruce is going to be living in shortly. And this all came from the Goodwill for $8. I'm just going to look through this. I did not look through it when I was in the store. I just saw $8 and it looked like everything I needed. I was under the impression that betta fish could live in just like a puddle of water and they didn't really need anything. When we got to the pet store, we found out a lot more things about this betta fish that we didn't already know. And apparently they need to live in 5 gallons of water is recommended, and 2.5 gallons is the absolute minimum. They also do need a heater. The people in the store did confirm that as long as it's summertime and you don't have air conditioning, the fish would be fine, but it's preferred that they have a temperature regulation that's 76 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit, and they do need to have a heater in there. A filter is highly recommended but not required. Oh, they do need a hideout. I figure all fish would need that, but I didn't get one for this fish. We will add that later. I will say that because with this tank here, we can definitely fit that in. And the pH of the water should be between 6.5 and 7.5. We don't have any testing for that, but we do have the water conditioner, so we're going to use tap water, but I have water conditioner to add to it to make it right for Bruce. All right, I'm not going to mess with it because if it's not meant to come off, then okay. So there's this thing. Don't know what this is. This I believe is part of the filter. Here's a lid for it. This cover must be installed during use. Put this box, this air pump. Okay, so this is the heater. This right here is the heater for 2 to 5 gallon aquariums. Then there's an air pump. Here's an LED light, which is nice because the thing we have in the tank right now glows under blue light. So we'll see if that actually works. It has a net in there. Great, because we don't have one of those. This tubing is in here. A thermometer. Here's a leather watch band. That was probably not meant to be in there. It's a lizard brown. And this thing here. This is what we have.
It's dirty. Hi. Hi, everyone. Are you putting this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's recording.
Hi.
I want to see. I feel like this should come off, but it's not easily being removed. Because how else can I clean it good? You can't really get in there.
You can't really get in there.
All right.
I got it. I have small hands.
I know, but we need to really wash it, you know? So I'm just going to pull these stickers off, and then we're going to clean it out.
So we're just going to pour water in it, then pour it back out, then pour some more water in, and then leave it in there, then put the fish in.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure it out.
Like dishes.
Okay.
Oh, like this. Hello. What are you doing? I have a big bag.
All right, so let's get started. Oh, okay, so no. All right, these instructions provide good information, so I'm going to look through those, and we're going to proceed. I'm cleaning it out with white vinegar according to the instructions. It says to use white vinegar or bleach, not soap. Using the vinegar. we're probably going to need more rocks
What are we
because
gonna put in there?
the rocks we have now is pretty much just enough for that small bowl. So it's going to need more to it, but this is a good start. So let's get started. I figured out how to connect the filter, although we're not going to set it up yet. Just going to put it in here so if the fish is used to it. Don't we want the fish to know that it's going to have this filter on all the time in here? So you just run it through here the way it's supposed to go.
Run it through?
Yes, so we know. Trying to see what we can do to use what we have. And I have these rocks. Found them outside. My little stash.
What?
My little stash of rocks. And they're decorative. But I'm just going to wash them up. And these are going to be added to the fish tank. And we're trying to find the hideout. Where's the hideout you found?
The hideout.
You have it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this little thing. We're going to put this in there as a hideout. Because, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, I'm going to clean these rocks up and add them right to that tank, right? I'm letting everything go down, and I put something to block so all this debris doesn't go in the drain. And this is the tub we use to wash the dog, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm going to use this white vinegar to clean the rocks completely now that all the dirt is gone. So this is what we're left with. I'm just going to pour a little of this in with some water. And
Are you supposed to do that?
yeah, the instructions say don't use soap for stuff, but it can use vinegar. Can you put that back, please?
Yes.
Thank you. We have the things that we're going to put in the tank is going to be my daughter found this boat we're going to use, and my son got this pail, and we're going to hold everything down with some of these rocks, and we're going to fill up the bottom with the rocks. They're nice and clean now, so
then Bruce has nothing to worry about.
right. I'm going to put this down here and just put a few rocks in here to hold it down.
What?
I'm gonna put just this little bit, just not even half of this little thing, and that's gonna be the conditioner for the water. That should do
Are you
it.
sure that's water conditioner?
Tap water conditioner. Here.
Tap water conditioner. We're gonna use tap water conditioner, which we already did use. Thanks for watching the DIY, everybody.
Bruce is gonna be so much happier with this than what he was in.
Yeah,
'Cause this
because
is
we only
like-
had the plant.
Look at this thing. He has a lot to swim and do in here.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
only had like a plant and a little bit to swim.
Okay, let's go get him.
It's like catching an actual fish. Oh, you gotta put him up. He's like, where am I going? I don't have my tree anymore. What? There he goes in, swimming. Fishy.
Tiny little finger. Yeah,